All right. My name is Charit Muya. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the Namibia Chamber of Commerce and Industry, branded as the NCCI. So NCCI was approached by the Economic Leadership Council of Africa to be one of the partners in this summit that they were hosting. You know that this council was actually launched only last year. Within a year of actually being in existence, they're trying to also create platforms where entrepreneurs across Africa could actually meet, and I think they're speaking to the same vision of what the mandate of the chambers of commerce around the world actually do. As a chamber specifically, for us, we believe that this platform was important for us to share information on how the collaboration with other stakeholders is very important in terms of looking at the realities that are taking place now with the much talked about Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement that will bring more of the African markets together and create a bigger market actually the world over within the African continent. But how can that actually be a reality? A reality can only happen when platforms of this nature take place where you bring the entrepreneurs, the people that are really involved in the business, and the leaders in the corporate world can come and actually engage and see how do we fast track the facilitation of trade on the African continent. Now, quite often engagements like this, when you hear the names, whatever, you find that a lot of people, particularly young entrepreneurs, they think that these platforms are only for those big guys, whatever. No, these platforms are really, really even for the young entrepreneurs. The African Continental Free Trade Agreement and that integration can never happen if the generation that is supposed to actually push all the necessary opportunities that Africa has is not actually on the table. So it's very, very important that young entrepreneurs, from the youth entrepreneurs, women-owned businesses, really make use of these platforms, because first of all, it allows you access to network, because quite often people think maybe you're making out in the world of business is all about money. Sometimes it's not really money, you just need the network. That network now gives you access to many more other opportunities. So this platform for us as a chamber was very important. First, to make ourselves known that we are here, we're collaborating with institutions like the Economic Leadership Council, for example, and how do we tap into, or how do we avail opportunities for these kind of platforms to also access the larger network of the business community, not only in the region, but on the continent, but as well globally. Because remember, even when we talk about trade within Africa, obviously we will still be able to want resources from elsewhere, like low resources from elsewhere, or the skills, the technical expertise that you require from outside even of the continent. But we need to make sure that those requirements, those needs are known and are well communicated, and we can only do that through networking on platforms of this nature. And I want to really congratulate the organizers from the Africa Economic Leadership Council that have made this opportunity about to the business communities, not only in Namibia. It was actually meant for the business communities throughout the continent. So if there are others that have not yet made their way here, please, we will actually encourage you that you also visit the NCCI website, where we also have quite a number of activities that would normally actually be providing opportunities for entrepreneurs across the continent to be able to network, engage, even promote their products or their investment projects that they may actually have. Because it's only via dialogue, via access to information, that you can actually be able to make it in the world of business. So for us, it was an exciting opportunity. We were able to share our view as to why Namibia is open for business. Remember that Namibia, people normally often speak about it having a very small population, but it also has a very competitive advantage in terms of its strategic location as a gateway to other African markets. And the infrastructure that we have built, that our government has actually built, the environment that has actually been made actually conducive for other players to actually be able to make use of the market in terms of accessing other markets. That was an important message that we needed to share as a chamber, but also to make known to everyone that said we are here as an organization that is actually a platform that brings all businesses in the country together. So anyone that was looking for an investor, potential partner, or information on where to do business, they can actually be able to get it through the chamber network, and we welcome them all. So it was really actually exciting for us to actually.
Thank you, Mom.
I hope